make you scream, ooh. Oh, it's for that overtime I'm putting in. The way I get it up, come back and go at it again. Girl, I work myself from A all the way to Z. That's the why I'm asking saying this shit. Just say yes, don't fix your lips and tell me no. Drop that body out for me and just say ooh, 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 ooh. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 ooh. And that nigga Mario killed that shit. I mean, I think that was the only track he was really singing on, just like Ray J when he had that one wish. As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. Straight up, like, hey. Oh, by Marion. Hey, that's the Divine Masculine's theme song right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all he trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, from A all the way to Z. You dig? Hey, let's get with it. Divine Masculine extended breakdown. Probably the last video that I'm gonna do for this week's energies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just get cracking tomorrow with all the readings that I gotta do. So like I say, I'm doing 4 divine readings, 4 extended breakdowns next week. Plus, I'm doing all astrology. You know what I'm saying? So that's what 4 and 4, all 12 readings I'm doing next week. So if you ain't checked out none of the readings for this week's energy, please check them out. Yeah, I mean, I'm dropping too many jewels, man, for y'all not to be picking some up. Also, hey, I got specials going like right now, and you got to like tomorrow night at midnight. So Saturday midnight, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's where I'm at. I'm in Chicago right now. So hey, 12 a.m. Central Time. Hey, it's going back to regular prices, man. I'm trying to work with you. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you catch me later and still need me to work some of them special prices for you, I got you, man. Like I say, it's all about path and purpose, man. It ain't about $1 yet. When it do, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? Because them prices going to go way up. You know what I mean? Because, hey, I'm like L'Oreal, baby. Because I'm worth it, too. Feel me? But right now, you're getting the best quality for the low ski. Just fuck with me. All right? Let's get with this shit, man. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We're going to get straight with it. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you going, the decisions you making. Because everything starts from your mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. What's indication? It's mental, right? All right. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine does. She's out here front and center. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we walking around here. Then we got wands. Actions and behavior. Things you doing. Things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you doing got karma and accountability attached to it. Not what you finna do. Wands also represent the now, the current, the ing, the ing. Then we got pentacles. Persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. And all pentacles are temporary. It's not just pentacles. It's pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Your highest height, your lowest lows, your term, your era, and for some of you guys, your conditions. You dig? Pentacles are also about manifestations. Reading starts in 4 minutes. Divine Masculine's extended breakdown. If you ain't checked out Divine Masculine situation, check that out after this. But it's just an extended breakdown from what we already had with the masculine this week, okay? Let's get with the business. So, first card in this message, Divine Masculine. This is you, this is what you, and this is fairly important. Just the overall energy. Fairly important here. We got the 8 of Swords. Once again, 8 of Swords represents a mental prison. Since it's a mental prison, it's an invisible prison. Which means, can't nobody get you out of this situation but yourself. It represents a false sense of entitlement, whatever that means to you. A false sense of security, whatever that means to you, and what I like to call the boogeyman effect. False sense of entitlement. Entitlement is the seed of sin. You know what I mean? If anybody does anything foul to you, fucked up to you, you know, or does something good to you, or some ugly shit, it's intentional. Whether it was subconscious or unconscious, that shit was definitely intentional. Alright? It meant to do that. False sense of security. That's your insecurities. Your insecurities are in your mind at the end of the day. They're self-imposed prisons, okay? You're trapped in your insecurities. But what you can also do is put people in your, like, from your insecurities, you can trap other people. From your insecurities, you can affect other people. It's mental. You know what I'm saying? Fucking other people's mental up because of your mental shit. You dig what I'm saying? And then the final one is what I like to call the boogeyman effect. It's just believing in stuff that ain't there. It has a lot to do with your insecurities. You think you're not enough when you are more than enough to go around this motherfucker. Thus, you believing in something that don't exist. Boogeyman effect. Mental prison, it's like I say, I'm walking down the street, me and my boo. I'm walking on the outside of the street because, you know, that's what men do. And it's like, you know, I got her under my arm and shit. And it's like, boom. I look over, she ain't even here no more. She like 10 paces behind me. She's trapped in a mental prison. It's an invisible prison. Her voice is a little faint. She's screaming out the top of her lungs, but I can't really hear. You know what I mean? She must be in some type of cage. You know, I don't know how she got in there. Her mental prison. But I know she can get out. If she got in, you can get out. You walk in the door, you can get out. Prison. It's a whole gated community. But if you got the will, because if it's a will, it's a way, you can break out that motherfucker. You always have options. Options is a two of swords. That's mental, something you register. Mental prison is something you register. Okay, boo trapped in a mental prison. I'm trying to coach her out of it. Hey, calm down, first of all. Alright? Jump up and down. Feel around. See if you can find a hole somewhere. You know what I mean? Maybe the room spins. So maybe the door you enter coming in, maybe the door is in the ceiling now. Maybe the door is on the floor. You know, move around, feel around, you know, jump up and down, clap your hands 3 times, take a crystal out your pocket, scratch the door or something, pray your way out that shit, like do something. Anything is better than nothing, okay? You going to pieces, you having a mental breakdown, you losing it right now, it ain't gonna help none. Be proactive, okay? Well, you know, I'm keeping my distance because like I say, I ain't trying to end up in the same mental prison that you got in, so I'm gonna keep my space over here. You know, don't leave me. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to be right here. Just coaching you because I'm not going to touch you or go near your ass because I don't want to end up in the same prison you in, okay? So we're going to figure this out together. But I'm going to figure it out with you, but over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you treat a mental prison. Whatever a person's going through. They got themselves in the shit. They can get themselves out of it. Whether that's a fucked up situation, you know, or, you know, I mean, it's their shit, okay? Once again, it goes with the whole you can't fix other people's problems. All right, so masculine, how this deals with you is whatever you're going through mentally, buddy, fix that shit. Make sure you take care of that. Make sure you get that done. Number one, it ain't nobody else's job to fix you or fix your situation. I mean, you should have enough mentality or have the mindset to at least know that. But a mental prison could be, like I say, your insecurities. You think you're not enough. You think you don't look good enough. You think you ain't got enough money. You think you ain't got enough, I don't know, swag. Maybe you think because given your life and what you got going on that nobody wants nothing to do with you. Or maybe your past is one of your insecurities. Maybe how you look or whatever. Like, that's horse rubbish, man. Somebody fuck with you. Somebody love your dirty draw. Somebody's going to be sticking through with you from thick and thin. You know, you just need to recognize who these people are and not invest time in people who really want to see you in this trap so they can do what they plan on doing, or who put you in this trap so they can do what they plan on doing. You know what I'm saying? Because bottom line, we got the divine feminine here, you know, in full effect. And the divine feminine is your divine feminine. Or a divine feminine if you ain't fucking with your divine feminine no more. I mean, if you're going to fuck with a feminine, at least fuck with a divine. It doesn't have to be your divine feminine. You can fuck with a divine feminine. You dig what I'm saying? But in this case, we're going to say it's your divine feminine. Say you was trapped in a mental prison. Your divine feminine is going to be right there to help get you out. She ain't going to get too close to you and your shit because, once again, she ain't trying to be trapped in the same place you in. But she's here to help. From over here. Whatever insecurities that you have, I'm pretty sure your divine feminine accepts your flaws and all. Whatever the hell your past is, however the hell you look or feel about yourself, I'm telling you, your divine feminine fucks with you the long way and the strong way. You got a good one in your corner. You got a good one in your life. Queen of Wands, this is just a good woman. It's the energy of like your mother. For the good mothers out there, some mothers ain't shit, you know what I mean? But this is like your mother, your grandmother, your godmother, a woman you respect. A woman that, you know, you cherish highly of. It's the woman that's in your heart. Could be your own mother. Divine masculine, which is why you fuck with your divine feminine, because she kind of reminds you of your mother. Or your older sister. You know, some type of relation that deals with like a good woman that you respect, that you love, that you cherish, who might be here or might not be here anymore. Whatever that energy is, your divine feminine carries a little bit of that energy, which is the main reason why you smitten by your divine feminine to begin with. Another thing, when divine feminine is in full form like this, her wands, actions, and behavior have a tendency to trigger you. It ain't her fault. Her being her motherfucking self has got your panties in a bunch, or pissing you off, or, you know, got you all aggy and irritated and shit. You know, it's a love-hate relationship you got with your divine feminine. Your feminine got a love-love relationship with you. She just hates some of the shit that you do, but still is acceptance. Oh my God, accepts your shit, puts up with your shit, deals with your shit, you and all your shit. Acceptance ain't really your strong suit when it comes to you dealing with the divine feminine. You can't accept your divine feminine and everything that comes with her. You can't accept this twin flame shit and everything that comes with it. Which means you fuck with your feminine conditionally, while your divine feminine fucks with you unconditionally. Your divine feminine loves you unconditionally. She wants to see you happy even if it's not with her. Your divine feminine don't put ultimatums on your ass. Oh, you either gonna do this or else. I'm gonna walk away or else I'm gonna leave you alone. Like, no. Your divine feminine accepts all your actions and behavior, everything you choose to do. Your divine feminine accepts. The same energy your divine feminine giving you is the same energy you need to be giving your divine feminine. Say that shit one more time for the masses in the back. Bottom line, most important than anything in this message. The energy your divine feminine gives you is the energy you need to give your divine feminine. You tell your feminine to stay away from you, to give you your space, to leave you alone. When you want to separate and not want to deal with her or this twin flame situation at all. Your feminine is like a fucking genie. Okay, your wish is my command. Whatever you say, your highness. You the only person that got it like that. Ain't no other person in your divine feminine's life whose shit she's going to put up with more than she put up with your shit. Shit you don't realize, but shit you probably might understand maybe late in the game. But your divine feminine is one of a kind. 7 trillion people on this planet. Maybe 8 now. Seem to be like 7 is a holy number. Seem to be that 7 trillion for a long ass time. It seems like once the population went over 7 trillion, shit been getting a little weird. I mean, we do got AI now. You know, we do got other entities here. You know what I mean? So I'll talk about aliens and shit. Anyway, divine feminine is a good one. Don't lose her. Only time you lose a person like your divine feminine is if you end up hanging yourself with the infinite rope your divine feminine gave you. Which can happen. But it's got to be a lot of fucking rope for you to hang yourself with an unlimited rope. Okay? Like I say, another thing you need to see is yourself and your divine feminine. You and your divine counterpart are equals. Y'all twin flames. What are twins? Y'all the same. I'm a twin. I got a twin sister. You know what I'm saying? She's big sister, I guess. She's a minute older than me. And when you really look at boy twins, the female twin is always the alpha. The male twin is always the beta. I'm a divine feminine, so this is me. Like I said, if you look at The Walking Dead, I got the Trailer Park Boys playing. I stopped watching Walking Dead for a little bit because watching it too much it puts my whole mind in a whole different state. But at any rate, when you look at The Walking Dead, you got Alpha, the bald head lady, the villain. And then you had the big ass guy that was always protecting her and shit. He was the beta. That's how boy girl twins are. I know same sex twins. Like actual twin, brother and sister twins, or brothers and, you know what I'm saying, sister twins. And there's always an alpha and a beta. You know, the divine feminine is the beta. You're the alpha, right? Masculine, okay. You're the bald head chick from The Walking Dead. You run the show. You make the rules. And beta puts up with her shit. Even when alpha brought gamma in, the other chick in the mix, made it a trinity. When it was good just being an A and B situation. Beta didn't trip. Beta knew his role. Beta fulfilled it. You know what I mean? But who rolled the hardest for Alpha? It was Beta. Even when Alpha died, Beta still kept her legacy alive. And he went down all the way into the end. You got a good Beta in your motherfucking life. You need to recognize that. So before your ass start recruiting Gammas and Sigmas, you know what I'm saying? And Iotas and shit, Kappas, you know what I mean? Please recognize the Beta that you got in front of you. Please recognize the realest person in your situation. Because your Divine Feminine is your situation. Let's get with the business. So, we're going to keep this brisk. Energy you coming into or leaving Divine Masculine. We got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups represents juvenile energy, juvenile emotions, juvenile feelings. Okay? Now, when it comes to your Divine Feminine, she makes you feel like a teenager. She makes you feel like a kid all over again. You know how you can tell? Next time, I don't know, you in a room with your Divine Feminine and it's a motherfucking mirror around, just look at your face in the mirror when you next to your twin. I bet you're going to be smiling. Ear to ear like the motherfucking Grinch. You know how you feel when you're around your Divine Feminine. You feel accepted. You feel complete. You feel whole. You feel like you could be yourself. Matter of fact, the only person you can truly be yourself around is your Divine counterpart. You're like a big-ass kid. And what do kids do? Man, they just enjoy life. They might be playing a little bit too much. They might be doing a little bit too much. And what happens when kids are doing too much? You know, the parent, hey, chill out. You run around too much. I know you happy. I know you having a good-ass time, but calm down. I don't want you to hurt yourself. You know? You get too emotional. It's like telling a kid no. You have temper tantrums. The only person that can put your tantrum, like put a stop to that temper tantrum shit, is your Divine Feminine. It's her opinion. Because you don't really give a fuck about what nobody thinks of you, really. I mean, you care what society thinks of you. You like, when it comes to a professional level, like when it comes to like professionalism, like how you are at work, how you are at church, how you are around your family and friends and shit, like you care. You don't give a fuck about their opinions, but you care about your image when it comes to them and shit like that. When it comes to your Divine Feminine, like I say, you could be your motherfucking self. You can smile as much as you want. You can have fun as much as you want. Like I say, it's like Planet Fitness. It's a judge-free zone. You can fuck up. You can make mistakes. And your Divine Feminine is going to laugh with you about them. Your Divine Feminine isn't going to tell you off. Or do what you do. You know, take your past and throw it in your fucking face. Take all the favors that she's done for you and bring it to light like it means something and shit like that. Bottom line, masculine, going into this overall energy here, you know what I'm saying? It's more healthy when you're young at heart. Thus, your Divine Feminine is going to keep you young. Like I said, no matter how old you get, your childlike curiosity comes out when you're around your Divine counterpart. And usually when you're in your childlike state, that's when you make the most good things happen. That's when you're more happy, you're more healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's when, like I say, you're around your Divine counterpart. So why won't you spend more time with your Divine Feminine? It's a judge-free zone around your divine counterpart. Like, why don't you open up more? There's nothing you can possibly say that's gonna, I don't know, turn off your Divine Feminine. There's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna make your Divine Feminine look at you different. And you can fuck up and like hurt your Divine Feminine. Separate from your Divine Feminine, kick her to the curb, go find somebody else and throw whoever this somebody else in your Divine Feminine face. Your Divine Feminine is still gonna fuck with you, still gonna love you. That same admiration and love and respect she had for you, he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it, it's always gonna be there. Name another feminine that's gonna be on the same shit. Nobody. And while you out here trying other feminines, just, you know, do a compare and contrast. Do a T-chart. You know what I mean? Get some pen and paper and really do a T-chart. Okay, what can I do with her that I can't do with my Divine Feminine? What she ain't gonna let me do and my Divine Feminine allows me to do? Like, what can I say to her and what can I say to my Divine Feminine? You can say anything you want. You can do anything you want with your Divine Feminine. Because like I say, you're the only person that got it like that. With any other chick, it'll never be like that. Other chicks gonna give you terms and conditions. Other chicks gonna give you ultimatums. You're gonna have to be on your best behavior with these other feminists. Soon you fuck up, these other feminists is out the fucking door. Soon you fall off, these other feminists are out the door. Say I ain't only fucking with you because you look cute and shit like that. Like soon you fall off the wagon and shit. Like soon something happen to your ass where you ain't cute no more. or do some non-cute shit, the thrill gonna be gone. Everybody switches up on you, except for the one who doesn't. Once again, appreciate the one who doesn't, because clarifying not only this juvenile emotion that you have, this big kid that you become around your divine feminine, we got the Seven of Cups clarifying this. Seven of Cups represents the Pip Cup Chronicles. It's originality. Like I say, you are an original. You're something special. Why? Because your divine feminine tells you all the time. She tells you special. She tells you the best thing since sliced bread. She looks at you in a high fucking light. Like you can't do no wrong. Like you're some type of superhero or some shit. You know? That's a good fucking look. I'd rather have a chick look at me like a motherfucking superhero who I couldn't do wrong with, who love my steak and draws, than to deal with a chick otherwise who ain't on that. You know what I mean? You got the best thing since sliced bread. Who looks at you like the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just your feminine that's special, because you see the speciality in your divine feminine. You special too. But you got to believe your feminine when she tells you shit like that. I tell my master all the time, he's the shit biscuits, man. He's awesome. He's my superhero. That nigga's my hero. You know what I mean? I want to be just like the guy. When I say shit like this, he kind of gets offended. Or triggered. You don't want to be like me. What the fuck is you talking about? I ain't nobody. What? Man, you're the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're my favorite person in the world. I'll rather hang with, man. I wouldn't mind being nowhere else but where I'm at right now. And that's with your motherfucking ass. And your ass is an asshole. Like, you can be a handful, but I don't give no fuck. You know what I mean? You always in my heart. I got a big soft spot for the old man. That's why I call him my old man. You know what I'm saying? He hates when I call him old man and shit. Because he's getting old. You know what I mean? He's 30 years my senior and shit. So when I call him that, he feels shitty. But, like I said, well, he doesn't feel shitty. He feels a sense of pride about it. But he is getting old. And that's a part of himself he doesn't like. And I remind him all the motherfucking time, boy, you ain't, he swear up and down you finna outlive me. Boy, you sick. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna be around till you get so old, you ain't gonna know who the fuck I am. Boy, you're gonna have Alzheimer's or some shit like that, and I'm still gonna be around. You're gonna be like, yo, who is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Are you my son? Yeah. I've been his son this whole time. I'm gonna be his son when he don't even know he got a son. Like, I'm down forever. And it's always gonna be like that. And he knows this shit. Off his dick. Now, as far as the feminine energy, masculine, you need to focus. Five of Swords is focus. You know what I'm saying? That's taking your concentration, that's taking your attention, and it's taking your focus and putting it on what matters, not what doesn't matter. So now, bottom line, divine feminine. That's why I'm gonna keep talking about her this whole motherfucking reading. You put too much focus on your feminine's flaws, and less focus on your feminine's talents, gifts, abilities. You know, anytime your divine feminine fucks up, she's the queen of actions and behavior. Anytime she do some fucked up shit, or makes a mistake, or falls off, or you know what I'm saying, or does something, you quick to point out her faults and shit. Point out her good things. Point out her good traits. Point out all the good shit that she does. The good shit that she's doing. You know? You focus on all the negative, but never put no light on the positive. Why is that? Because you focus on all the negatives within yourself and not the positives within yourself. That's why you can't even acknowledge the positives that the feminine can focus on when it comes to you. You get my drift? Clarifying this Five of Swords is the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, which is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or gay. You look at the definition of gay, you're going to find happiness somewhere in there. You look at the definition of happiness, you're going to find gay somewhere in there. That's all I'm saying. That's why I said that. Now, one thing you do need to focus on when it comes to your divine feminine is the feminine role, right? Alright, look how I told you. When you at a party and you next to your divine feminine, say you're at a motherfucking bar, say you at a house party or some shit, just catch yourself in the mirror with your divine feminine. It's like you like Kanye West. Kanye West be happy as hell until he see a camera looking at him, and then he try to play that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for the masters that's watching. Real shit. Every time you near your divine feminine, let's just say she this close to your ass. Like I say, focus on your fucking face. Focus on your emotions. You be happy as hell. Like I say, you like a kid at the candy store, dude. Teenager at the mall. Or Six Flags. You like an alcoholic at the bar, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You like a dope fiend at the crack house. You know what I'm saying? You just happy as hell. You know what I mean? You spend more time hiding your happiness than enjoying your happiness. You spend some more time focusing on why you're happy than just being happy. Like I say, happiness. Happiness is like a fart. It comes and it goes. You're not happy all the fucking time. Thank God. Happiness is like farts. Thank God you don't smell farts all the fucking time. They come, you smell them, they're in the air, and then they dissipate. But then they come back again. Happiness comes and goes. You don't keep happiness. Oh, I'm happy. I want to do everything I can to maintain this happiness. That's what addicts do. Speaking of addicts, like I said, you be having bum-ass days, bum-ass weeks. You take breaks from your divine feminine. You separate from your divine feminine. Go through hell and high water. But it's like you want to feel happy. And one thing that makes you happy, you call your divine feminine, hey, let's go hang out. Let's go kick it. Even if it's just for a little bit of time. Even if it's just out to lunch. Even if it's just out for a drink. Even if it's just to, I don't know, make up a reason why you need to go see your divine feminine. I'm telling you, you're addicted to your fucking divine feminine. Your divine feminine isn't addicted to you. She has emotional maturity when it comes to your ass. Because she knows if she was addicted to you, or even told you this shit, it'll make you not come around. See, it's chess, not checkers. Divine feminine can't really tell you everything. She tells you shit, and this is the shit you go off of to separate yourself. Divine feminist. Don't you know that every time you come out the bag with your feelings and tell your masculine how much they mean to you, how much you love them, and how you're here for them, and all that good ass shit, your divine masculine seems to separate or go MIA post you coming out the bag and shit. It's a tactic. Masculines never let their left hand know what their right hand doing. It's a fucking tactic. They gotta duck. Because like I said, they feel like they don't want to enable you with their presence, knowing that your presence make them so motherfucking happy. You don't do that shit, but they do. Like I say, if you're divine masculine, then you'll understand his actions and behavior. Okay? But yeah, masculine, just focus on how happy you are when your divine feminine is around. See, you don't catch yourself. Once again, you like Kanye West. You, as soon as the camera come, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to downplay your motherfucking happiness. Just take a time and really revel in it. And acknowledge it. Damn, I'm so happy. I don't know why the fuck I'm so damn happy. Like, I don't know why I act like a motherfucking kid with your ass around. You know what I'm saying? Just say it. Acknowledge it. Because at least by acknowledging, you can figure that shit out. I'm sure your divine feminine has insight on why you are the way you are with her. You know? Wrapping this up, masculine. You, in regards to your energy, your personal energy, we got the Knight of Swords. And this is fear. What's fear? It's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Or being mentally discombobulated from the step before this. The step before the Knight of Swords is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is death or permanent ending. And what's a permanent ending? Something that's going bye-bye. So shit, they ain't never going to be the same again. Fear plays a big part of you with your divine feminine. You scared of what your divine feminine, excuse me, you have fear on what your divine feminine would do if you told her how you really feel. She's told you, and I'm telling you, there's nothing you can say that's going to change your divine feminine's respect, love, and admiration for you. Nothing you can say. But yet, you scared to say it as if you're going to get rejected. If separating from your twin flame didn't motherfucking get you rejection, if throwing other feminines in your feminine face didn't face rejection, like, you've done pretty much everything you can do to push your feminine away. Yet she's been resilient on staying. That's called acceptance, buddy. Once again, some shit you ain't even got on yet with your divine feminine. What do you fear? Like, for real, that's something you need to focus on. Along with that happiness you got going on. What do you really fear that your divine feminine is going to do with you? And fear is big face energy. It's a fucking knife. Like I say, at this point, you should know there's nothing you can say that's going to sway your divine feminine. Is it something deeper than that? Is it something you're doing? I mean, you scare your feminine is going to know the real you or some shit. Like I said, it could be some left field, off the wall shit. Now, to the feminines who know they masculines like the back of their motherfucking hand and know the shit that they used to do that they ain't doing no more, that they say they ain't doing no more, but if you knew that they were still doing it, you wouldn't approve. I'm talking about like ex-addicts. Masculine used to be an addict. And he changed his whole life around. He's not an addict anymore. But if you seen him back on the shit that it took so long for him to get off of, it'll hit you a different way, Divine Feminine. You'll be pissed about that. That'll be a disappointment. Your masculine regressing, going backwards, doing shit he said he wasn't going to do no more. You're not going to hate him. You'll be disappointed though. You know, going back to that ex who fucked his whole fucking life up, who he chose to accept instead of you, right? But he's back with her, or she got back with him. It's a fear. It's something your masculine's fucking doing behind the table, behind the glass. If it's a secret, it's going to come to the light because it always does. And most Divine Feminines are fucking psychics, so they already going to know what the fuck you doing anyway. And probably telling you already doing it. You're just the one in denial. But I see big fear. You know, and this fear is like tainting, diminishing the Three of Pentacles action that should be happening with you and your Divine Feminine. Three of Pentacles is the bridge. This is you. Excuse me. This is you. Your Divine Feminine, and this the shit y'all supposed to be doing. This the shit y'all should be doing. Or this the shit y'all gonna do. You just scared or have a fear that it's not gonna happen. And what's a bridge? It's basically you two going to the next level. Maybe you're not ready. And you're scared. Well, when is a good time? It's never a good time to better yourself. It's never a good time to evolve. You just evolve. What you do is find a person, like I say, who loves you unconditionally, whose love, respect, and admiration for you will never change, no matter how many faults you have, no matter what you're going through. I keep telling you, you have the perfect partner. What's the fucking holdup? What are you scared of the most? It cannot be rejection, bro. It can't be. After all the shit you put your Divine Feminine through, you still scared of rejection? How? What, you think your feminine don't know who you really are? What you think you think your feminine don't know what you actually doing out here? Your feminine know. You're more like your feminine than you realize. And your feminine is more like you than she realized. You're twins, bruh. What you on, she on. Just a little bit different. It's a mirror. I wave my right hand in the mirror. It's a left hand with a ring waving back at me. So I'm single waving at the mirror. In the mirror, it's my married version waving back at me. Probably with a different smirk or scowl or some shit like that. They say the face in the mirror is not 100% the same as the face that's looking back at you. It's inverted. It's not this. It's this. It's the same, but different. And these differences, like genuine, is what make you two different. Y'all the same, just a wee bit different. Okay? But yeah, you should be building with your twin. Not scared to build. You should be evolving with your twin. Not scared to evolve. You and your twin need to be doing some shit. You don't need to be scared about the shit y'all need to do. Or finna do. Something gonna happen. Y'all niggas gonna be doing something. Somebody gonna do something around this bitch. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Masculine going to the future. You got the Six of Pentacles. This was definitely in your masculine situation. This was in your energy this week. This is that basic ass energy I was talking about. Six of Pentacles represents okay energy. Just basic shit. It's okay. It's like you having the time of your life and you choose to bring a friend with you and you ask them, like, it's like you're on a roller coaster. You're like, oh man, you having fun yet? And they're just looking at you like, it's okay. You go to the casino with your friend that you brought with you to have a good time too. Maybe you're trying to perk them up. Maybe you're trying to put them in better spirits and shit. You pull out $200, count out $100, and you give it to them. All right, go play. Go play. Like, have some fun. And it's like they go play, gamble, make maybe 203% more of the money you gave them. So they come back with $400, $500 from the $100 you gave them. And you ask them, yo, right? That was tight, right? And they're just like, it's all right. You're a 5-star chef. You just chefed up some good home cooking and shit like that. You know, you get paid from the dishes that you motherfucking make and bake. And it's like they eating your shit, and you ask them, so how is it? It's alright. Man, you better get your eye ass the fuck up out of here. Your eye energy is pissing me the fuck off. I'm on 10 over here. You staying on 6. What the fuck is your problem? It's laid out over here. You ain't even have to pay for shit. I done made and hooked it up for it to be super sweet around this bitch. And you can't appreciate it? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is your dealio? What's the deal here? Let me know. Tell me. There's gotta be something going on with your ass, cause nigga, what the fuck? You can't sit here and tell me that it's just alright. It's just okay. And then what's clarifying this Six of Pentacles energy is the Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups? Dreams come true. Wishes granted. Miracles. You got a dream come true in front of you. You're divine feminine. You got a miracle in front of your fucking face. Or that's appeared like an angel in disguise. You're divine feminine. Like I say, she gave you $100 motherfucking dollars. That 100 turned into $500. And it's okay energy? Hell no. Inside, you're fucking exuberant. That's what the fuck's going on. You're hiding how you really fucking feel. But your divine feminine knows how the fuck you feel when she sees you smile around her. Dig what I'm saying? Like I say, there's no point in hiding no more. Why do you continue to hide? There's no reason to be fearful or scared. Why the fuck are you shivering in your boots, bruh? Your happiness bleeds out of you like a fucking wound in a band-aid. What the fuck? Like, come on now. What? Why do you hide it? You know, that's what you need to focus on. Why do you hide your happiness? Why do you hide your joy? Why do you hide this excitement that you have with the person who you want to have all this shit with? For those that I'm talking to. Just something for you to ponder. Masculine. Get your shit together, man. Because like I say, you fucking with a real one, man. You're going to lose a real one being real fake. Alright? That's the message I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Catch me this weekend. 1.